Join me in painting a beautiful autumn scene with fun techniques and easy watercolor strokes. First, I mix cadmium yellow with a small amount of cadmium red to create a light orange, which I use to splatter on the watercolor paper. While splattering, I hold my finger and brush just above the paper to control the splatter so that it doesn't spread everywhere. Although some drops might fall in unexpected places, this method helps maintain a controlled splatter effect. As you can see, I splattered in two areas, one for the tree that is closer to the viewer and another near the middle of the paper for a distant tree. Next, I'm mixing cadmium red to the orange mix that is on the palette to get a reddish orange, which is used for splattering. Next, I splatter sap green at the bottom of the branches. Sap green is a cool color, while the orange and reddish orange are warm colors. Finally, I splatter ultramarine, which is another cool color. This is to create a balance between warm color and cool colors. In this way, you can create a more engaging composition. After splattering, use a spray bottle to lightly mist the splattered areas. Be careful not to overdo it. If you overdo it, there will be pool of water, and so if there is any pool of water, tilt the board and allow it to get collected at one particular area. I am drawing the tree trunk of the distant tree, and also using a damp brush I am collecting the excess pigment. Using a mix of burnt umber and ultramarine, I create a dark brown which is used to paint the tree trunk that is closer to the viewer. The excess pigment on the watercolor paper flows down the tree trunk, which is absorbed using a damp brush. Using dark value of burnt umber, I paint the right side of the tree trunk to show the shadow part of the trunk. I have assumed that the light is on the left side of the tree, so there will be a shadow at the right side of the tree. I mix equal parts of burnt umber with ultramarine to create a gray shade which is used to paint the shadow of the tree. Using a light value of burnt umber, I paint the foreground. You can also splatter some burnt umber in this area to suggest the presence of soil. Using light value of the mix of burnt umber with ultramarine, I paint the shadow of the distant tree. Next, we will paint a couple walking near these autumn trees using simple brush strokes. I mixed the orange that is present on my palette with burnt umber to create a skin tone for the human figures. I paint their faces in a triangle shape, adding a neck, and beneath the neck I depict the collarbone area in a V shape. The figure on the left is wearing a white dress. It's a sleeveless, so we should draw the arms from the shoulder. For the figure on the right is wearing a half sleeve white shirt, so we have to paint the arms from the elbow. It is a woman on the left side, so I paint her legs from the knee to the ankle using that skin tone. For the man who is on the right side, I paint his pants using a mix of equal parts of burnt umber and ultramarine. I use the same pigment for their hair and shoes as well. Using the light value of the mix, which is a combination of equal amount of ultramarine and burnt umber, I paint the shadows of these two human figures. We reached the end of this painting process. I hope you enjoyed watching it. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more watercolor painting tutorials. See you in next video. Until then, take care and bye bye from Prema.